Warriors. We just got to jump into this trade that was in jeopardy for a minute. Gary Payton II failed his physical. Warriors go forward with the trade and will reevaluate GP2 in a month to see if he can play. So Portland possibly traded GP2 knowing about this injury. They're saying they thought he was healthy, jeopardized the whole thing. But that's, if you're the Warriors, are you going to bring back James Wiseman? Are you going to send back Gary Payton II? So I think we all kind of guessed that it was going to go through. But just how is this trade shaking out for you guys? Like, what are your thoughts?
Well,
Correa all over again, right?
Yeah, to me, it's the Warriors organization hits. They don't ever miss. And it just feels like, the Wiseman draft and this trade, they're swinging and missing, and they're not looking good. And that this organization prides itself on being good. And they don't certainly look that way at all. They look like they got clowned and everyone is laughing at them. They did it for multiple reasons. If they kept Wiseman, they would have been $100 million in the luxury tax. Moving off from Wiseman and then, signing on Gary Payton, I think they only pay like $36 million in the luxury tax. So they got under.
It really cuts down their luxury tax a lot. Moving on from Wiseman.
But I think the part that irritates me about it all is that, Portland did this trade. They knew he was hurt. Maybe they weren't shooting him up, like some reports say. They said that he was eating or ingesting whatever medication was needed so he could play. But to not disclose that just seems kind of slimy. It didn't just affect the Warriors. It also affected Atlanta. Atlanta was making trades too to get under the luxury tax threshold. So shame on Portland. And I know that the Warriors put in something with the league to try and find out if they can investigate what kind of compensation they're going to get. But in reality, the league's not going to do anything. The Warriors are just going to have to eat, whatever is coming towards them as far as Gary Payton being out for a month, 2 months, 3 months.
Right.
So they're just going to have to eat it, unfortunately. But yeah, just big blunder on the Warriors front office.
Vince, anything to add?
No, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. It sucks that it's, kind of has a cloud on it. I love the trade on Thursday. I don't love it nearly as much as I did then now, so it's, right. I just want him to get healthy as soon as he can, but also be healthy when he does play. Cause we don't need re-injuries or anything like that. So rest up, get your body right, GP2, and we'll see you on the court in the playoffs, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. The Warriors, overall, they're 28-28. They're 9th in the West. They've kind of just been stuck in this mediocrity, right? Like but like the whole West has been like that. It's not really separated. Like it's just everybody.
Yeah.
Has been kind of good, kind of bad.
Yeah. I mean, I look at it as this is Denver and Phoenix's season to lose. Those are obviously going to be the lead horses. Denver's already doing that, but with this KD trade and, Booker and KD and CP, it's clearly they're trying to win it all now. So maybe the Warriors don't really do anything. Maybe they agree with this Gary Payton thing and just write this season off and play for next season. Who knows? I mean,
yeah,
we talked about it. We talked about it last episode. The Warriors are currently 2 games out of the 4 seed. I mean, they're sitting in 9th at 28 and 28. If 2 of these games break a different way, the Warriors are sitting in the 4 seed. So I mean, they're not out of it in terms of getting to host a playoff series, at Chase Center to be the first host to have home court advantage. But things got to start breaking right, and right now they're just not. It's just been mid as fuck, man.
Yeah,
totally. Yeah, and they play tonight. I think they're playing. I don't know who they're playing. They're playing somebody tonight. I can't put my finger on who it is, but man, I'm bummed because I wanted to see GP2 play, and I know that he's not going to play. I know Kyrie Irving's playing tonight for Dallas, so I'm kind of curious. I'll check in on that and see how that goes down. And I think KD is playing for Phoenix tomorrow. So
the Warriors are playing the Wizards at home tonight.
gotcha.
And then they got the Clippers on Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Down in LA. And then
Back
we
to
get the
back,
All-Star
huh?
break. Yep. Yep.
We're gonna
Back to
lose
back.
that game.
And then we head into the All-Star break. So because the next game is February 23rd at the Lakers. So I mean, we got the All-Star break coming too. So obviously Steph's not going to play in that game because he's injured. So
Yeah,
you know,
we're probably gonna lose tomorrow's game too because there's no Clay, there's no Steph. Clay doesn't play back to backs with this whole leg injury. So yeah, we're just mid. That just you can't be happy, you can't be depressed about it. You're just mid.
Every time they get something going, it's just like, okay, here it is. All right, we're gonna go on a run. No, okay, no.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you're going down the street and you hit every freaking red light. That's what it's like. You're like, God damn it!
Yeah,
That's a very
7
good
in a
analogy.
row.
Yeah,
that's
like
that's perfect. I don't think we need to say anything else on the subject. That's exactly what it is. Congratulations.
absolutely. All right, Vince, Tyler, it's your guys' hockey. We get a hockey bit. Hockey.
All right. Here we go. Sharks actually went 2-1 in the last week. They won at Tampa Bay 4-3 in overtime. They go to Florida, lose 4-1, but then they go up to Washington and win 4-1. So
Scar.
Who's Dan Rosanowski's favorite Disney villain? Scar. So the Sharks are currently 17 wins, 26 losses, and 11 overtime losses, which of course is 7th in the Pacific. Bang, bang, quack, quack, motherfuckers. Duck Hunt is still on. They're clear 5 points on the Ducks. But despite, the recent little turn towards positivity, the Sharks are still sellers at the trade deadline. They have sent off Jacob Magna to Seattle for a 4th-round pick. They sent Matt Nieto and Ryan Merkley to Colorado for Jacob McDonald and Martin Kaut. And they're in discussions with several teams for Timo Meier.
I didn't think he was going to get moved.
I mean, if you can get a haul for him, do it at this point, because this team is not very good. So if you got a piece somebody wants, sell him. He's been linked to trades with the Devils, the Hurricanes, the Rangers, and of course the fucking Golden Knights, the Golden Knights. Erik Karlsson has been linked. They started trade discussions possibly with Edmonton. We'll see if that goes anywhere. They've talked to Edmonton about Erik Karlsson several times this year alone. So we'll see if he actually does get moved. Right now, he's playing out of his mind. He was the all-star for the Sharks, and his daughter stole the show. She was like, pointing and waving at the mascots and just being super adorable. So he's a star. His family is a bunch of stars now too. So if you can get some really good pieces for him and somebody's willing to take on most of this contract, the Sharks are probably going to have to chip in a little bit. I don't see how they don't, at least to 25%. But if you can find a buyer, let's make it happen, I guess.
That's a huge contract, man.
Yeah, it is a massive contract. And I don't know. Nobody's going to take the full contract on, but if you can get some really good pieces for him, I think that's what you have to do at this point. And he does have that no movement clause, so he's going to control where he goes. So you can only make this deal with a winner, and so you got to find a winner with some salary cap flexibility. And right now, Edmonton seems to be the team stepping up to the plate. To mix metaphors.
Didn't Edmonton take the hell was that player that we had that was like
Evander Kane?
Yeah,
Evander Kane. Yeah. The other EK.
When do we get to see the young guys? When do we see the phenoms?
As soon as more of these trades happen, as soon as more roster spots open up. And it's coming. March 3rd is the trade deadline, so there's still a couple more weeks before any of these things have to happen.
You're listening to the SVT podcast. Subscribe on YouTube and hit the bell to get alerts when we post new episodes. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at SVT Sports Pod. Slide into our DMs. We would love to interact with you.